Hey guys, today we're going to start learning about our shapes. Shapes are objects that are made of lines and curves. Look on the screen here. You can see this right here is called a line. It's straight, it doesn't have any bends in it. Most of our 2D or flat shapes are made of lines. And then we have a curve. A curve is a line that bends like a smiley face or a rainbow. And some of our shapes are made of curves. So when we talk about shapes, we're going to be talking about the sides being made with lines and curves. Let's look at a few shapes. Look on this page. We have all kinds of shapes, and they're made with lines and curves. We're going to circle all of the shapes that have curves with our red pen. Which shapes do you see that are made with curves? I see a heart. What else do you see? I see a circle. And there's one more shape. Do you see it? An oval. All three of these shapes are made with curves. They have no straight lines, and they're only made with bendy lines or curves. Now, let's find all of our shapes that are made with straight lines. Which shapes do you see? I see a square and a star. There's no curves on a star. And a rectangle, a triangle, another triangle, and lastly, what's this shape here called? It has 6 sides. It's a hexagon. All of the shapes circled in blue are made with straight lines. Let's look at a couple of those shapes. The blue shape over here on the left is called a triangle. Triangle is made with straight lines. And shapes that have straight lines, we talk about how many sides and how many vertices they have. A vertices are vertex or corners, and that's where these two lines come together right here. These are called vertices. How many vertices does this triangle have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 vertices. And how many sides does this triangle have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 vertices. Now let's look at the shape on the right. This yellow shape is called a square. How many sides do you see on the square? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 sides. How many vertices do you see on the square? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 vertices. Now let's look at some shapes that don't have straight lines. Look at the heart. Does a heart have any sides? Does a heart have any vertices? I don't see either. A heart is made with curved lines. What about our circle? A circle doesn't have any sides, and a circle doesn't have any vertices either. Now let's look at some more shapes. Let's look at this triangle here. Let's count our sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. Sometimes you might hear the word vertices, and sometimes you might hear the word corner. A triangle has 3 corners or 3 vertices. All right, let's look at another one. Let's look at this square right here. How many sides were on a square? If you said 4, you're right. And here's a little secret. The number of sides and the number of vertices is going to be the same. If it has 4 sides, it has 4 vertices. Let's look at this shape down here. This shape is called a hexagon. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I just told you that they're going to have the same amount of sides and vertices, or corners. So how many corners or vertices will the hexagon have? It will have 6. Great job. In your math book today, you're going to do an activity where you're sorting shapes that have curves and no curves. In your math little box, you're going to get some foam shapes that look like this. You're going to use these shapes today to do your sorting. So let's look at these shapes. Some of them have curves, and some of them don't have curves. So let's look at the circle. Does it have curves or no curves? It has curves. What about this rectangle? It's all straight lines, so it has no curves. What about a square? All straight lines, no curves on the square, so it goes over here with the rectangle. What about this one? It's a smaller circle. Does it have curves or no curves? It has no curves. It's round. So I want you to take your foam shapes that came in your math kit and sort them on the page. Then you're going to continue the rest of the pages following the directions at the bottom. Have a grown-up help you read the directions to you.